Test 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, welcome to another Blender tutorial. If you are new subscriber, Blender tutorials, 100 subscribers, let's go. Today I'm gonna show you how you can color grade in Blender. There is a couple of ways how you can do this, but I'm gonna focus on video editing. So I am in Blender, as you can see. I'm gonna go to the file, new, and I'm gonna choose video editing. I'm gonna click don't save. And this new window setup appears. I'm gonna go to my folder and basically I'm gonna just drag my footage on this timeline. Boom. And as you can see, my footage appears. I'm just moving around on the timeline, yes, on the mouse. So I'm gonna make this windows bigger, this preview window. Now, you have all the tools to color grade basically on the side window right here. If you don't have this appearing, just click N, and it's appearing and disappearing. And you want to go to the modifiers right here. But first, there is a couple of things to do. So you can make these windows a little bit bigger, and you can click on this folder and choose video sequencer. And on the sequencer, you want to choose preview. And I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger too. And on this icon, you have a couple of options. I'm gonna choose maybe chroma, blah, 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 whatever it's called. And this new window appear basically. And this just show what kind of color I have more in my footage, if that makes sense, yes. So, what kind of effect you have on this modifier right here, yes, on the side window. You have something like maybe hue, whatever it's called, yes. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger just to show you. And this effects just appear. And if I'm just dragging those dots, because there are some dots, yes, right here. I'm just dragging those dots up. I'm just adding more this color to my footage, yes, if that makes sense. And you can just make something stupid like I do. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. And there is another way, basically. So you can add your effect on your footage, but like I said in the previous tutorial, you can add adjustment layer. So Shift A and you can add adjustment layer, and this adjustment layer just do on top of your video. And basically I can make it bigger just clicking on those corners, and I can add all the effects on this adjustment layer, yes. It's very simple. So always remember, if I'm gonna add some effect on this adjustment layer, this is gonna have effect on this basically timeline. And right here, this not gonna have effect because the footage is longer than this adjustment layer. I hope you get how this works. So I'm gonna add on this adjustment layer, why not, this color balance, boom, and do this fucking new tool appears, and you can play around on the colors, as you can see, yes. I'm just moving this towards blue or whatever, and this just shows me what kind of colors I have on my fucking footage, if that makes sense. But there is a little bit more. So as you can see, this have this blue effect, and right here I don't have this stuff. So you can add another adjustment layer and add another basically setup colors if you want. This is just side stuff, but there is a little bit more. So you can click on this icon and you can choose this Luma, whatever it's called, and this stuff appears. And I don't know if, to be honest, if this works correctly in Vegas, because I do my color correction in Sony Vegas, but basically the idea is like you want to keep your shadows in the 0 value and your highlights on the 100, basically, yes. So on this color balance, yes, on the side window, you have those right here. I can make it very bright. This looks like shit, yes, or I can keep this to the 0, or I can drag this, as you can see, and this don't have basically effect. So you want to keep your shadows in 0, and I hope this is like 0. This is a little bit more complicated. This is another topic to another video, but basically the idea is like you want to keep your shadows on those line and the highlights on this line to have all the colors. And you can drag your middle stuff a little bit, like you can see. Yes, I'm just dragging this and make it very bright, and this just shows me, yes, this fucking stuff. And your high tones or whatever, I'm just dragging towards to make it brighter. So there is that. There's another not another way, but there is a little bit more. You can basically bring your not footage but image or whatever. So I'm gonna just go on the corner right here, and as you can see, this new icon appears on my mouse. Focus on the mouse right here, yes, on the corner, and I just click in left click and dragging this, and I'm just leaving the mouse, yes, leave the left click, and I have this duplicated. But you can bring your image, so I'm gonna show you right here. You can choose maybe image editor, and I can drag some stupid image, maybe something like this, and I'm just dragging this, and I can base basically my color correction on this image, if that makes sense. Yes, so this is just like, yeah, I wanted those basically my footage to have this kind of look, yes, those kind of colors. So you can, like I said, do the side window and change this to the image editor and just drag your image if you want, yes, basically. So there is that. And you have another tools, something like curve right here, and this curve appear, and if I'm gonna just drag this, I make it more contrasty, yes, and you can see this on this fucking stuff, and I can make it more brighter or whatever effect you wanna get for your footage, basically. So I hope you get it how this works, guys. There's another way how you can do this, yes, on the compositing, but I'm just focusing on this fucking video editing stuff. And you have more tools right here on this modifier, yes. So once again, N, and right here clicking on the modifier, and you can add the effect. And you can add, like I said, on the footage if you want to select your footage, or maybe you can add Shift A, adjustment layer, and always remember to add this adjustment layer above this video. So I can add another basically just color balance, and I can make it very bright or whatever, something like very stupid, just to show you. So this is this effect, and whoa, this is so bright, no. So we can basically add more, not more, but different color correction on your footage, just adding those adjustment layer. I hope you get how this works. And you have your tools on this window. One more time, I'm just repeating myself 10 times. Video sequencer right here, preview, and right here on this icon you have this chroma, whatever it's called, and you have the controller or your colors, and you can see, oh, there is too much this color or whatever, yes. So you can go and you can add, yes, another stuff. And there is this fucking luma whatever, and you have this kind of values, like, yeah, there's the shadows, and those shadows are good, like, and this is the highlights basically. And you can add, like I said, another window, image editor, to have your reference basically image, yes, to base your color correction on, if that makes sense. I hope you get how this works, guys. I record this very fast. Like I said, there's another way, but maybe in the next tutorial I'm gonna show you. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on the next video.